Places like Tree City and Kent have developed drive-through windows to help with the pandemic. Thank you so much. The city of Stowe put up a light display so that the residents may walk around and still enjoy the holidays while remaining socially distant. With the 13 sexual assaults that have happened in Athens, safe transportation is even more important to students, especially at night. With fields moving on from Sanders and leaning more toward Biden, the stage is set to be contested in Pike County and other small counties similar to it. Ohio's swing state status will most certainly be watched this election. The Vault Health Testing Center at Ohio University tests hundreds of students a day. It is meant to find students who have the virus but are asymptomatic and get them into quarantine before they infect others. Students living on campus are tested every week, and those living off campus are tested bi-weekly. But what really happens when you walk in this door? Ben Doctors is a sophomore who is tested weekly.
And we go and spit in a little tube, sign in on our phones, like match the barcode, and spit, and it usually takes a bit because they require a lot of spit. And then fill out the questionnaire and then go drop the tube in and sign out, and that's basically it.
Students receive an email the day after their test saying the lab has received their spit sample, and within 48 hours, they know if they are negative or positive for the virus.
It is the most reliable and accurate test available.
Dr. Ice encouraged students in a January email to get tested at the same time each week so it can become a part of their routine.
We're using a scheduler that you can actually schedule all the way out until the end of the semester. You can do repeated appointments.
But it seems some students missed this link because it was buried in the middle of the email. Doctor says that he gets multiple emails a day from OU, and it can be hard for him to tell which ones have important information. He didn't even know about the scheduling email from Dr. Ice.
Yeah, the communication isn't very good with that. We should get weekly reminders telling us to go get tested.
Doctor says about once a week, he and his friends just walk over to the testing center without an appointment. Communication issues aside, Doctor says that the testing process is fairly simple, and he will continue to go weekly without an appointment for the rest of the semester. For WOUB, I'm Delaney Ruth. While taking a walk down Court Street in Athens, you would find queer pride flags and artwork supporting the LGBTQ+ community. But drive 5 minutes away and you're in rural southeastern Ohio. It is in these rural places that people who identify as queer don't always feel as welcome.
Any small town you walk into, you kind of put a guard up, and I guess like if I were with my girlfriend or something, I would probably hold back off holding her hand in a store in front of townies.
The Southeastern Ohio Rainbow Alliance is a local organization that aims to make this rural area more welcoming and safe for the LGBTQ+ community.
We've been able to offer financial assistance and support to members of our community, folks who need help with rent, folks who are medically transitioning and are in need of assistance in terms of some of the medical expenses. And then last year, we were able to award our first academic scholarship.
Bautista says a main goal of their organization is to bring a voice to the queer people of Appalachia. There is a stigma that this region is very conservative, but this is not the case, says Bautista.
There is a very vibrant queer narrative and diversity narrative in Appalachia, but that often gets overlooked.
Both Bautista and Jones encourage those who live in this region to educate themselves and learn what it means to be queer. If this happens, they say, then Athens County and the rest of southeastern Ohio could come together and be a more accepting place. For Outlet on Screen, I'm Delaney Ruth. The people of Stowe, Ohio have become experts at navigating the COVID-19 pandemic and social distancing. Mayor John Probonic says he continues to be impressed by the attitude and patience of his residents.
This has been the year of creativity, and not just here at the City of Stowe, but also to all around. I mean, people are coming with creative ideas that I've never seen occur before, and people are loving it.
This creativity has come in handy during the holiday season. Probonic says that they had to completely change what they had planned, but one annual Stowe tradition remained the same.
Second year that we have decorated City Hall with lights, and we doubled the amount of lights. We had no idea this COVID thing was coming, of course, just like anybody else. And so we brought the lights in and whatever, and I'm telling you, it's just been a fantastic, uplifting experience.
The city of Stowe put up a light display so that the residents may walk around and still enjoy the holidays while remaining socially distant. Local businesses, including Stowe Hotspots, Bellacino's, and the Tavern of Stowe, have also had to come up with alternative ideas to celebrate Christmas and the New Year.
We sold make your own pizza kits at home, and we partnered with a local bakery to do make your own cookie kits. And then we had Santa outside and had everybody drive through the parking lot and pick them up, and they could talk to Santa and pick up the kits and things like that.
Tavern of Stowe owner Dan Russo says that his number one goal during the pandemic has been to make sure his customers still feel safe and at home in the restaurant.
We saw loyal customers becoming more emotionally attached. Not just a regular, it redefined the word regular too. It became almost what you would consider having a friend to almost a family in Stowe.
The community has come together and is even closer now, says Probonik, and local restaurants are to thank.
Local business is what makes your town unique, okay? And it's those things that people really appreciate about your city.
For WOUB, I'm Delaney Ruth.